Hey everybody, Silverpaw reads back from the dead, it seems, doing a little bit more of Sonilife Book 1. It's been kind of a while, and I regret it. Sorry, I had a lemon drop just before I started reading, talking, and it's like making my mouth water. Like, I already ate it, but it's still making my mouth water, so sorry. But yeah, here we're continuing on with, Chapter 7. This one's titled Politics Part 2. And I have a blanket on because I'm cold. So let's start. Starting with Sonic's POV. It's Saturday and I had to be at work early this morning to train the recruits some. On the way out of the building, I hear some talking in one of the bathrooms. Well, if you just give me a little once in a while, I wouldn't be so damn moody. A voice that sounded like Shadow said. I'd be more willing to give some to you if you weren't always trying to prove your manliness instead of doing something actually romantic, came Silver's voice. Yeah, well, I don't know how to be romantic anymore without showing off, Shadow's voice yelled back. Then you won't ever get any again, now crying, Silver said as he ran out of the restroom into another room. I started to take off towards the room Silver ran into, but bumped into Shadow as he emerged from the bathroom with a very angry and upset face. What do you want, faker? Shadow half yelled at me. I couldn't help but overhear you and Silver argue. I start while trying to keep Shadow from running off after Silver. Huh, so you know about us. We tried to get us kicked out of the town like the last people who found out? Shadow said, a look of fear and anger on his face as he clenched his fist, prepared to fight me. No. I want to help you guys reconcile this bump in your relationship. Come by my house. Bring Silver. Me and my boyfriend Tails will show you two how to be romantic, I say as I hold up my hand. You're gay? Oh, sure, whatever, faker. If you can help me and Silver, then I... No, make that we will stick by you guys, Shadow said before making a show of shaking my hand because he had noticed Silver's head poking out of the nearby room. Shadow walked off acting like he didn't see Silver because he apparently wanted me to talk to him first. Silver looked first at Shadow, then at me. After another glance at Shadow, Silver walked over to me. So, I guess you figured out why he's been a little bit of an asshole today. Can you please keep it a secret? I heard what you guys talked about. I'll be sure to come over with him. But if it doesn't work out, can I stay with you guys for a little while? Silver says, the worry apparent on his face. Of course you can stay. If it doesn't work out between you two, I, however, will not keep you two's relationship a secret. My best friend, the mayor of this town, is gay and happily married. He was elected by the citizens, and nobody I know of in this town has anything bad to say about gays, bisexuals, transgendered people, anything. I'll keep what we talk about secret, though, if that's what you mean, I say before walking past Silver and down the hall to the exit. Hey guys, I gotta be in the lead if we're gonna go to my house, I say as I take off, a sonic boom rocking the cars on the street as I speed past the other two hedgehogs. There's no way you're faster than me, faker, Shadow yells before speeding up. Why the fuck do they always have to act so macho? Silver muttered to himself before teleporting to catch up with us. A short while later, all three of us skid to a stop outside of mine and Tails' house. Nice, Shadow said after whistling. The house was nice. Now I thought about it. It was a pretty good sized 2-story home with a large garage, all made to look like a large tree to help it blend in with the surrounding woods. I guess it is, I say as I open the door, and before I could step into the living room, Tails jumped on me, knocking me back out the door. Sonic! I missed you! Tails said as he got up from hugging me. I see you brought some friends. Your treat will have to wait, Tails said, helping me up with an annoyed look on his face. Yeah, they need some help with their relationship. Shadow is finding it hard to be romantic with Silver as of late. I figured that since we have a pretty okay relationship so far, we could give them advice. I forgot about your promise, though. I'm sorry, I say as I look at my boyfriend. Tails was dressed in a tight pink shirt and tight pants that showed off his great ass, and he apparently had gotten a little bit of his head fur dyed blonde. I suppose we can help them, but now you definitely owe me. I spent a good bit of money today with Amy so that I could get looking better for you, so you've got to treat me to dinner at least, Tails said before walking inside. Was that fox even old enough to be your boyfriend? Shadow said as a smirk appeared on his face. Yeah, he's only a year younger than me. He's 19. I say before heading inside, lingering just at the door to hear their responses. I see that Shadow's jaw dropped open. I hope we still look that good when we're older, Shadow, Silver said as he grabbed his boyfriend's hand and started to the door. After a moment of Silver trying to pull the slack-jawed hedgehog inside, he kicked Shadow in the shin. Ow, fuck, what was that for? Shadow says he snapped back to reality while rubbing his leg. Come on, drool boy, was all Silver said as he walked into the house. Sorry, Shadow said as he followed, walking right by me as I snickered. Inside the house, the two hedgehogs sat on the couch across from Tails. I sat right beside my lover. So, Sonic tells me that Shadow has a hard time being romantic anymore with you, Silver, Tails said as soon as I had sat down. Yeah, Shadow hasn't been romantic for a while. I think it might have to do with how we were treated in the last town, and he's afraid of getting us hurt again, Silver said, the nervousness showing. Shadow, is what he suspects true? Tails said, looking at at the blushing hedgehog. I guess so. I still love him, but I'm afraid of going out in public with him because the last time we did, we lost everything we owned, nearly beaten to death. I just don't want for that to happen to him again, Shadow said as he held back tears. Crying will help. Let it out. It'll help you heal, Tails said as he stood up and walked over to the couple. Shadow cried for a long time, long enough actually that Tails got tired of standing and sat down beside me again. Hey Tails, I think Silver might be interested in some of the same things as you are. I can see that he has some makeup on right now. All I really know about him is that he listed it as what he listed in his application. So take him to our room and see whatever stuff he'd like from there, I whispered to Tails. Silver, Sonic told me that he thinks you're interested in some things I am. Would you like to borrow some stuff for tonight? Tails whispered in the Silver Hedgehog's ear after walking over to him. What did you have in mind? Silver asked, a slightly embarrassed look on his face. If Shadow and Sonic will let you, follow me to find out, Tails said before heading to our room. Is that alright, guys? Silver asked as he stands up. Sure, go ahead, both me and Shadow said at the same time. So, do you guys have a place yet? I asked as Shadow looks at his boyfriend leaving the room. No, not really. I'm staying at his friend's house, but he asked us to leave this morning, so we're kind of out of a place to live at the moment, Shadow said, leaning back in his seat. Well, even though we just met today, I invite you guys to live here. I just hope you guys don't mind mine and Tails' habits, I say as I extend my hand across the coffee table. Thanks, Sonic. What habits do you mean? Shadow asked as he took the hand and shook it. Tails is almost always working on something in the garage, and I'm usually playing music on my guitar to keep him entertained. As for other habits, I hope you have earplugs, or you and Silver can create some noise of your own. Oh, and my ex and her girlfriend are staying here too, I say as I give Shadow a wink. Oh, that's a little too much info, man, Shadow said, blushing. Well, I felt it fair to warn you. Hey, I wonder what Tails is going to give Silver. I say before turning on the TV. As long as they don't fuck, I don't really care, Shadow says he put his feet on the table and his hands behind his head, tears still streaming down his face. Hey, Shadow, I say, considering that there's nothing on TV today. Yeah, Sonic, he answered back using my name instead of Faker. There's this old tracker on back that Tails tests his prototype vehicles on. You want to race me on it? I say as I felt a grin spread across my face. A few minutes later, I'm lapping Shadow several times a minute, causing him to say stuff like, Hey, no fair, Faker. There's no fucking way that you're fucking fast without cheating. After a few more laps, I see Tails and Silver emerge from the back door of the house onto the specially designed back porch. It looks like a giant rock with a flat top. I hear Tails call my name and jump up onto the deck right beside him. What's up, Tails? I say, curious as to why he looks worried. I have something to ask you. I found out that Silver and Shadow don't have a place to stay. Can they stay with us? Tails said, looking into my eyes. Yeah, of course. Me and Shadow talked about it, just the same thing, before I decided to race him, I say as I chuckled before kissing Tail on the lips. Now let's get ready for dinner. We only have an hour to get there, I say after breaking the kiss and starting inside. Hey, where do you think you're going, Faker? I know I'm faster than you. You just got lucky, Shadow says he walked up the back porch. Silver just walked over and planted a kiss on the still fuming hedgehog's mouth. Come on, love. We need to get ready, too, Silver said before dragging him inside after us.